Slowed him down permanently. Yeah. Alright, let's draw back behind the protections. You can get near enough. Right, enter. Yes. Okay, they actually did make a move. Okay, fair enough. There are way too many of you down there. Way too many of you. Maximize potential damage, please. I mean, this is a glorious attack at this point. I could wipe out a lot of enemies. But I want to maximize the amount of enemies that haven't taken damage yet. If I can. This will do just that. Okay, good. Down to 36 enemies left. You need to not be there anymore. You guys are going to get through this eventually, but... Let's drop that on you. There we go. I think it's time for us to pop a magic missile. 1, 2. At this stage, my goal is to slow down their approach more than anything. I really would love to be able to hit you, but sadly, no. You will get across the area, but that's fine for the time being. I'm going to keep 1 point in reserve. Let's go through. I need to wipe these ones out because they are going to cross the line there. So although it is a bit of a waste of my attack... Well... Yeah, I'll have to use 2 action points regardless there. And at this point I can use momentum. It's a killing blow. Then back off. You can't move, and none of the others can get within... Well, you can get within the city limits, but that's it. 1, 2... Yeah, there's... Generally speaking, the ones that can get into city limits are just these 2 tiles. Oh, actually, you can get quite far. So I really do need to take you out. Can't hit you from here, though, so let's just back up a bit. Oh, there we go. Now, we only really need to worry about 2 tiles within city limits. Generally speaking, most are not going to be able to get there. Now that's all that's needed is for somebody to have a jump over the walls or water ability. That's coming later, don't worry. As in, it's already in the game. It'll happen on a later night. That does happen, terrifyingly. I'm not liking that they've just set these areas on fire. That's actually quite bad. Alright, we've got 2 enemies that are now potential panic creators. Once again, I want to maximize the amount of damage I'm doing. I am pretty much out of mana now. But I can restore an enormous amount with the mana shrine next turn. Need you down. Good. Need you gone. I'm going to use mana for this. Magic missile, please. Okay. Quite happy with the result. Yeah, I am too, actually. It was a decent attack, yeah. They play. This is by far the best bang for buck that I have, because it hits so many enemies all at once. Once again, all I need to do is stop them from just being able to get into the city, effectively. How far out can I reach there? Not as far as I want. Right, there we go. My 4th will be you. Okay, now it's down to you. You've got to move a fair bit ways to pull this off, but it's going to be well worth it. Perfect. I won't be able to hold this pace for long. It's okay. You don't need to hold it for long. Let's have a watch. You're kind of immobile, so I don't need to worry about you over much. Got 2 more attacks. 1 attack there. 1 attack through. And bail. How far can you get? You can get within range to attack me, but no one else will be able to if I move there. Yeah, never mind, we're good. No incoming attacks to deal with, but we're going to lose some of our defenses. It sucks, but it's better to go that way than the others. Yeah, you can't rename heroes. Yeah, I think the devs got the message, though, because it is apparently been one of the most requested things, and it happened straight away. It was immediate. Can you rename them? Can you rename them? And they were like, oh my god, we didn't think about this. But why didn't we think about it? It's just, practically more people are asking about this than, like, you know, being able to rebind keys or something. I think you can rebind keys. But the point I'm trying to make is that a lot of people wanted to be able to rename their characters. Well, body informs me that it's bedtime, so night all. I'll take care. I am Killer Dove. Have a great sleep. And yeah, Scotland Tom. If anyone says the greater good, you like. If someone says it, you can say it normally. That's allowed. You can say it, but if someone else says it within your sphere of auditory perception, you have to respond with the greater good. And you have to say it like that too. If you're in a particularly tricky situation, like, I don't know, you're hiding from a nightmarish eldritch horror that's trying to murder everyone in your house and you're kind of stuck in the closet, you get a buy as long as you say it in your head. But it has to be that level of I really cannot make sound or I die. And the only reason that you're given that buy is because if you die, you can't say the greater good later on. But that is the only reason you're allowed that one caveat. It is for the greater good that you can say the greater good more times in the future. True facts. Right, okay, I think we're good. Though this is about to go down, which is sadness and badness. So few of them can even move now. It's a thing of beauty. But this is all going soon. Right, okay, so we need to start wiping them out rather aggressively. And toward that end, we need to apply much magic missiles. You can move up. You can move up. You can. However, only these 3 can actually get within the city limits right now. And these 2 have to share a tile, so realistically they can't. So it's really only you who can get in the city limits right now. Oh, actually, sorry, and you. My bad. So, you know what? Sure. No, I'm going to hold on to this. It would be foolish of me to spend all my points that willy-nilly. We need to be more careful. There's 1 down. I want to take you out if I can. It's good enough. Oh, no, that was a misclick. However, I believe there is an undo button. Is there not? Is there not an undo button? Oh, man. I thought there was. It might just be in the town that you can undo things, I guess. Oh well. Either way, that is a bit of a shame. Crying shame, actually. Okay. Let's remove you. Now, it's going to be a bit of a tricky one for you. Let's move in. And whamp. And my magic is weakening. It's okay. Just hold on. Hold the line! And please transfer a little bit of extra magic power. Now, what I would like to do is go over there and murderize you, but sadly, that's a little bit out of my reach right now, so we're just going to murderize you instead, and then back out. You can... Oh, damn it, you can reach the walls. Alright. You're massively wounded. However, if I can drop an attack on you that really hurts you, you might not be able to do much damage to the walls anymore. That's my hope. You're going to move up. You're going to do some damage here. You're probably not going to be able to kill, though. And right now, three characters are going to all vie for the same spot on the walls, so it's not an issue for me. Aavak looking for an undo button. What is this, imposter? I know, right? I've been corrupted. I've breathed too deeply of the mist. There are no misclicks. They're just happy little accidents to amuse. Yeah, indeed. Indeed. Alright. Okay, only a tiny bit of damage here. Good, good, good. Right, now to use that click correctly. Dead. Good. Now, let's take you out. How far can you guys move? You can move reasonably. You three are a threat. 1. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. Move as far as we can, so we've got a nice chunky bit of momentum. And finished. Boom. Another S rank. In fact, I think we lost less HP in that one. GG! Not too bad, eh? Not too bad. Getting some nice materials there, and an extra item. Reham Kablam! An amazing girl. Stalio, Jazza. Your lack of faith is disturbing. Jax the K. As a pink doubter, I accept your decry. How dare you still be alive? But I dare. Okay. Well, that was easy. The game. See, the next night wouldn't be so bad if the game hadn't now twice told me that it was easy. The game is intentionally jinxing me. How rude. Now we have to face 2 separate attacks. We're going to have to fight a fight on 2 fronts. These are terrible times, chat. However, the Blue Believers have won. Well done, Blue Believers. Your gift is not merely the dapper ducats that you have now taken off the pink doubters, but it is also my appreciation for your belief in me. It is down to you to decide which is the more valuable. Never bet against Aavak when death is on the line. I will never not chuckle at a Princess Bride reference. Well played. Well played. Okay. Time for us to get some level ups. Let's see what we can get. Ooh. Well now. I mean, a lot of these are nice. A lot of these are genuinely nice. But an 8% decrease on incoming damage or increase my damage by 8%. Bear in mind, physical damage, as it says there, deals 200% damage to armor. Do you ever get more heroes? Yeah, you do. But you've got to make it pretty far to get them. Basically, well, I can spoil it a little bit for you. Effectively, we are not unlocking any of the meta progression right now because it isn't expecting us to still be alive. You're meant to die really fast, and then it introduces the meta progression where you get to spend essences and you gain unlocks based on how achievements you've managed to, thresholds you've managed to cross. And one of those is that you can unlock an inn, but you've got to get to day 5 in order to do that. The inn gives you the ability to recruit more heroes. So, you know what, Wanianas? Yeah. We do deal more damage more often than we received. So going for the physical one is great, yes. Now, sorry, I was mid like formulating my response to you when I laughed out loud. Because while I was preparing to reply, 3Ham Kablam said, so I know this image has a beard, but the avatar simply has a huge chin. I have been struggling with that mental dissonance so many times. Yes, Lady Sheila, I would love to see Siri if you feel like bringing her in once she has her meds. It's a little bit early for a tea break for us. Right, okay, so I think we're going to go with physical damage. We're going to start seeing enemies that are going to be really, really nasty soon. Siri's who's getting, oh really, 3Ham plan. Yes, Siri's getting the meds. Lady Schlab is not testing the ferret's meds anymore. We had the talk. Isolated. Modifier applied to the bonus damage from the isolated skill effect. Well, we don't have that skill, but another 8% momentum? Now we're talking. Now, the other thing why this is going to be really hard for us the further we get is... No, okay. Okay, is a running joke. Basically, Sheila... I don't recommend this. In fact, I told her off for it. She tasted, and then spat it out. One of the meds that Tally was getting, because Tally refused to take it, and it smelled incredibly strongly of citrus. And she was trying to work out, is it the smell that's putting her off, or is it the taste? Because if it's just the smell, then we can just find something to overpower it. And it was the taste. And it's like, yeah, no, there is absolutely nothing on this earth that you can bury that taste in. It is too strong. So it was like, okay, whatever. But yeah, that was basically my reaction because she said it on stream as well. It's like, oh yeah, it does taste as bad as it smells. I was like, you tasted it? It's medicine. What the? Yeah. Yeah, it's basically like an orange citrus, which apparently makes it easier for dogs to palate. But like our ferrets, they've imprinted on meat that they obligate carnivores. They don't eat non-meat things, and no meat smells of orange. Right. Okay, so now at this point, Mark unlocks the Mark skill, allowing to debuff an enemy with minus dodge. We can have stunning, plus 15% stun chance. Now, see, the thing is here, does this give us a stun chance across the board? This is something that we don't yet know. I do, obviously. But this is one of the things that we would be spending if we had already died. Leapfrog unlocks the Leapfrog skill, allowing to jump over neighboring enemies to get better positioning. Cheer unlocks the Cheer skill, allowing a buff a nearby ally with 10% damage. Back protection. When standing adjacent to a building, defense, or obstacle, plus 20 armor. Hello, Siribam. Oh, she's in... Yeah. She is going to be in a second. Cherry picking. Plus 50% reliability on isolated enemies, not adjacent to another enemy. If I pick this, would this give my character just a basic stun chance? Because that would be incredibly good if that were the case. Hello, Aavak and Chad. How are you doing? I'm doing well, thank you. How about yourself? Yes. Yes, I think so. I approve. A rare range damage bonus on my mage. 100% approved. Just straight up good. I could dump a little bit more damage in as well. We're doing well, Dark Nicto. How are you doing, buddy? I mean, these are all fairly common. I could just use all my rerolls here. Poison damage, accuracy increase. You know what? I'm gonna go with accuracy, sure. Now, being able to debuff enemies from being able to dodge out of the way of what I'm going to be doing is going to be amazing. Cherry picking is also really nice for an archer because I'm going to be picking enemies with that a lot more often. So what's this game about? Well, a couple of people have made a comparison to They Are Billions, and I guess it's not a bad comparison to make, but it's turn-based and it's RPG style rather than real-time strategy. I think we'll get by with the well for mana regen for now. Hello, Siri.
I was looking at the cage that gave the rest of her egg to Talia and Midna.
Oh, how dare take my egg? Okay then, chat. Do you want me to put the camera on for you so you can see Siri? I imagine you do. So give me a second. I've got to plug it in. Oh, Daddy ads.
Smell it. Let me at it.
I know, right?
Also, what's that Pepsi stuff?
You can't have Pepsi.
Yeah.
No. Oh my lord. Okay. Right then, chat. Let me pop on the camera. Let's see if that actually kicks in. The camera even knows that the... Oh, come on, camera. Oh, there we are. Oh. Yes, hello. Hello. Oh, okay. You can have your medicine after you finish cleaning me. I just had a shower, though. Okay, come on in. Here's your egg. There we go. You're such a good girl. Mwah. Don't know if chat can see you, actually. Oh yeah, there they are.
They can see me, they don't want to see me.
Don't be silly. There we go. You can't see it, but she is shivering with excitement for getting the egg right now. The little lines are so tightly squeezed. Let me see if I can reorientate it. Whoop. I'm gonna oof my camera. My microphone. Oh. Very calm. You should... I'm not sure if you'll be able to see the way her feet are shivering right now. Yeah. Her little toes are shivering with excitement for getting the egg. Yes. Good girl. You done taking your meds now? I'm not your meds. Alright.
Yeah, these
Hi.
meds are much more fun than Tally's meds were.
Yeah. There you go. Sweet that. There's a good girl. Okay. Oh.
Give you so many kisses.
Okay, there you go.
He's like, do you want an egg too?
Yeah. She tried to give me her medicine. Thanks, Sheilab. There you go. That's your ferret camp for today. Sorry, my hair's a mess. I pretty much just jumped on, still kind of wet from the shower. Right, bonk. There we go. Ah, well, that was a nice little break, wasn't it? Those red wall books are libelous towards ferrets. I'm not sure really what you're talking about with that. Ferret Cam and a wild lady Sheilab appeared. Yeah, pretty much. She was back just in time to help Tally and Midna lick the bowl. Aw. No, I don't. I haven't read Redwall. And yes, noms are very serious business, especially for ferrets. It's like animal D&D. Oh, okay. But Aavak, it's past midnight. Are you telling me I have to wait until at least 1:21 to see more ferret? Whop, 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 whop. Normally, I give her meds around about midnight, but she's wasn't really up earlier this morning, so she had her meds a little bit later. Doesn't really matter. It doesn't need to strictly be 12 hours, but we try to keep it every 12 hours just to have some actual schedule to it. I'm almost glad I couldn't sleep now. Aw. I'm glad you enjoyed it. Right, anyway. Now, since that happened not on a tea break, I guess this is going to be included in the VOD. So enjoy the face cam, YouTube VOD watchers. Right. But, now then, what do we do for our archer? What perk do we take? Did anyone have any input on the stunning chance? Is this straight up an ability that means any attack can stun or not? Because if it isn't, I think cherry picking would be the one to go for me. Either that or mark. Mirage, not going to pull an all-nighter today. Well said. If you need sleep, you need sleep. Listen to your body. The moment your body tells you need sleep, listen. Take care, Mirage. Okay. I'm going to forego grabbing stunning because I don't know if it's going to be utterly wasted for us. Cherry picking and mark are both solid abilities, though. Being able to take away an enemy's dodge, dropping it by 30% at the very least, is really nice. Reliability on this weapon is also really nice. That's a lot to add. Because this has already got 10%, so this would take us up to 60% reliability on enemies that are kind of out on their own. But I think we're going to go with Mark. Ultimately. Okay, there we go. Mark is just an ability. Yeah, I can just straight up use it once per turn. Oh, that's fantastic. Okay, that was a good choice. That was a good choice. Oh my lord, really? I can put it up... Oh, man. Well, not more mana. More magic. More uses of my abilities is what I meant to say. But yes, we're going to go with this one. Yeah, bomb. That's a straight up, don't even need to think about it. 100%. 100%. Accuracy, yeah, to reduce enemy dodge, sure. Though, honestly, nothing there is really that amazing. Let's see. Yeah, okay, I'll get daily mana regen up a bit. That isn't a terrible one. Now, Initiator is good for us. Now, the way that Initiator is going to help out our mage is that if we haven't killed anyone this turn, we get 2 propagation bonus, -3 propagation damage. We haven't got any abilities to propagate, so that isn't really the matter. It's the multi-hits. As long as none of our attacks kill anyone, then Magic Missile can hit 5 people at a time. So that makes Magic Missile, which was already better bang for buck in terms of my action points by a large margin, even better. So yeah, we're absolutely taking Initiated. Don't even have to think about that one. Right, Night Reward. What are we getting? Okay, so Worn Pants +2. More mana. Lots of extra movement points. Worn Heavy Armor. More block. Lower movement points. Better dodge. Or another bow, but we don't really need that, really. I mean, let's have a look. Gives a tiny bit of extra oomph to the attacks, but really not much. I would say this is going to be better for you to have more mana. The only one that is making me doubt going for that is realistically the Worn Heavy Armor +1. Yes, we lose 1 action point. In fact, we lose 2. Bear that in mind, because we lose 1 naturally, and we also lose the bonus that our current armor was giving us. And right now, a lot of our warrior's abilities are centered around him being able to move around. But 23 armor that restores every turn. And 4 dodge. So we'd lose 3% dodge in order to gain 23 armor a turn. It's a difficult choice. It's a really difficult choice, but I think ultimately I need the mobility. But at that point, like, an attack from one of the Clawed would be completely mitigated. The 2 movement points though on him. Oof, wow. I'd lose the armor, but that extra movement. We're going to take the pants. It's not the best choice in a grand sense, but we are taking the pants, and these pants then can go to someone else. The accuracy for my archer helps. Oh, well, we've already got that accuracy, actually. Daily health regen. I'd lose 2 mana, but... See, the thing here... No. I think right now this is a better balance for us. The movement isn't going to really help, but the mana is going to massively help. Right, we're going to sell off those pants. Dunk. Ooh. Because we got quite a lot of money just sat there now. We've got a few things we need to do, actually. Okay, first and foremost, I want... Benediction. I'm going to spend 20 gold to get Benediction. Benediction is free to use once a day. I'm going to use it on my mage. Restore their mana completely. Then I'm going to use one worker to restore mana on my archer. One worker to restore mana on my warrior. There we go. Everyone is full mannered. I've still got 2 workers left. Now the issue here is we're going to be under a lot of attack. I could upgrade a house to get an extra worker, to get some more materials, because we are going to need a lot of help here. Hellion, how are you doing, mate? Hello to you. Also, I do apologize for missing that cheer, but Zakri, thank you very much for the 100 bits, mate. Well, let's have a look at the shop first before we do anything. I'm really, really shockingly tempted. Crystal... Oh, +1. Ooh, +1 AP. And that's tempting. I'm not gonna lie. Got some shields, some nice block there. The wand is nice. The extra health regen doesn't really matter, but having 2 wands is good. I think I want to get you a shield. Yeah, let's get a shield. Ooh, wait. I didn't check. I didn't check, and that was silly of me. Can I give you a shield? Yes, I can. Thank goodness. Ooh, there we go. So that's +5 dodge. So we've got 19% dodge now, which is actually quite nice. What's the difficulty I'm playing on? Standard. As for our mage... Yeah, basically I need to get my mage another wand. We're now at the point where if I just wanted to lay down Sword of Damocles, I wouldn't be able to do it multiple times. Because I've got more action points than I have uses of Sword of Damocles. So, I'm going to just pop that in there. We'll get the 8 health regen on day, it doesn't matter though. But this is not too bad. Yeah, I've got perks. Steady Aim and Initiator on my mage. I've got Fatality. I still haven't used up my perk yet. I haven't decided on the perk for him. But Steady Aim there. And Mark over here. But for... back protection is decent. Leapfrog I'm thinking I might grab. Again, building up that mobility. I think Leapfrog is going to be a very useful one. Can I buy any new structures? I can buy a temple, but really there's no need for me to have a temple, because a temple is just going to allow me to heal up, but I don't need to. I'm already fully healed. I could, however... Yeah, we're going to upgrade a house. So now a fancy house, and we've got more people to use on the day. Now, if I go there, I'll get 18. If I go here, I'll get 54. 18 and 36. How much gold do I get? 9 gold from that one. I mean, it doesn't much make a difference, so I'm gonna go and I'm gonna get rid of the buildings that are next to where they're going to attack, because it removes targets for them. If they can destroy a ruin, even if they just destroy the ruin's useless to me except as a means of me getting materials from it. But if they destroy it, that's permanent smack on my panic meter. So I'd rather not have to deal with that. Now then, this held well. I can repair it for some materials, so let's do that. Yes, please. Rather not waste it. Over here, we're going to have some trouble. We honestly are. This is going to be a... This is going to be a tough fight for us. What I might want to do is, instead of going for these, they'll have half as much health, but I can build twice as many of them. I think that's going to be more useful for me. Now the problem is here, this is going to be a rough one, because they're going to be close by. Now we've cleared out most of this side, however, if they get to the buildings here, all of them are useful to us. We lose those buildings, it's going to be rough. But yeah, it's time for a prediction. Time for a prediction. Night 3. Okay, I'm going to give you a little bit more time for this one, though. 5 minutes, because I noticed that a bunch of people came in and were just a little bit sad at having missed the last prediction, but there you go. Got 5 minutes to cast your votes to make your predictions. Alright, how are we going to go with this then? See, the thing is, I don't know how best to assign my units here. I'm a little concerned. My mage is capable of doing mass area attacks, so I'm gonna have the the archer. I'm gonna have the archer by themselves, but this is gonna be rough. Asking for predictions, like I can use points for it. True. I'm liking the trend that I'm seeing so far, chat. There's an awful lot of blue believers. There's a lot more money on the line, though. I see the pink doubters are putting far more cash up for grabs. So honestly, whereas usually it just makes, you know, more economic sense to bet against me, I think this one actually might be a bit more even. Always bet on the house. Roguelike. There is a certain amount of sense to that, yes, I will confess. Is there anything I can purchase here? Yes, there is. Right. Let's go ahead. I'm going to be spending mana like it's going out of fashion.